Hello, everyone, and my name is Mareka, and a very warm welcome to all of you. So, I just want to say this. Please note, I'm not going to be paying attention to the messages right now. Just leave them for me. I'll come back to them the moment I can, and I will either make another live stream or I will answer you on that post. Okay. So I'm just setting myself on a time here because I've got a few other things I've got to do. I've got a business to run. So I'm doing this in between sessions and everything else. So welcome to today's video. Okay. So I'm going to be speaking to you about the fact that you are a creator, and so am I. We all are. Here's the thing, however, a lot of us do reverse creating. We reverse create wealth. We reverse create everything else. We reverse create our lives, actually. And you know what? This happens because we've been conditioned to constantly see the bad things in life, or well, the negative things in life, the uncomfortable things in life. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's part of how you survive, right? It's part of how the ancient brain survived, was to constantly bring your attention to, hey, you're in danger. You need to make sure that you're safe, that you're okay, that everything's okay. So I want to talk to you a little bit about wealth, right? Wealth creation, the word wealth. For a lot of people, the word wealth might only mean money, right? But wealth means so many other things. So a lot of people have been reverse creating in terms of that. Okay, so you create maybe relationships that's not happy. You maybe create a experience that your sex life is not all that you want it to be. Maybe your business is not what you want it to be. Your health is not what you want it to be. And that is a reverse creation, okay? Because what you're constantly doing is that you're constantly focusing on things that you don't want. But I'll get a little bit more into that. For now, I just want us to look at what the word wealth actually means. Wealth can mean wealth of love, wealth of ideas, a wealth of motivation, a wealth of pleasure and joy and happiness, and so on. And as I said to you, people very many times misunderstand what the word wealth actually can mean in their lives, right? And they only think it's only got to do with money, but it's not. As I said, it can be a wealth of peace, of family, of love, of dates, of the right partners that you meet in your life. So wealth is such a wonderful word. So within our ideas and our ability to recognize ideas, we are able to really create very profound level of wealth, right? So, but what's interesting is, and this is where this entire reverse creation comes in for us, is that you're operating from the space of filters, and every person has lenses and filters. So if you want to just use that wonderful imagination for a moment, imagine a pair of sunglasses with hundreds of different colored lenses, and as you look through each lens, you're going to find that there are all of these specific beliefs on these lenses, right? Like, for example, like sex is bad. For example, I'm too old to have sex, right? An old dog can't learn new tricks. I can't have amazing sex because I'm broken. My body's broken. Everything's broken, right? Sex is scary. Relationships are scary. I need to prove myself in order for people to love me and accept me. I'm unacceptable. I'm not enough, right? I'm not good enough. I don't want anything to do with sex because it's scary, right? Relationships are scary. Women expressing their sexuality are bad. Women who wear short skirts are just asking to be abused. Or I'm menopausal and I won't be able to enjoy sex or intimacy. Sex is a sin. All of those things, right? These are lenses. So let's say that those are the filters that you're actually operating from. That is the lens that you have over your sunglasses, or we can also say glasses. And let's say it's a gray color. Let's say that your glasses are a gray color. So now imagine that you have this bright pink, wonderful filter, right? And it says that sex is fun. Sex is great. I can have sex. Sex is safe. I can have multiple orgasms as I please. Or perhaps, my body is wired for pleasure and amazingness. I'm indeed enough. I'm wonderful. I belong. I'm absolutely a fantastic person to be around. I'm such a success. I've got a business brain. I can do great maths. All of those those little, it's part and parcel of all of these little bright colored lenses, or this little pink colored lens, right? Now, if you have the gray lens on, you're not going to see the pink lens's content, or the yellow lens's content, or the green lens's content. So you miss out on all of that fabulous experiences because the gray lens is filtering out the other lenses, right? Now, what I want you to know is that it's all true. It really is, because it's true to you. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you're also right. Your beliefs are your beliefs. Now, what happens is, as you age, all these gray lens beliefs are compounded. This means over and over and over again, they are being validated, right? So they get stronger and more persistent. They get thicker, right? And we call this the law of compounding. The brain is literally looking for those beliefs to be true, to be validated any minute of every day. Now, if you've watched my previous video, the reticular activation system, you'll learn a little bit more about how the brain works. If you haven't, please go and watch it. It will enlighten you so much on how we create our realities, okay? Now, that same lens and filter process applies to every aspect of your life. It applies to money, relationships, intimacy, health, well-being, everything, business, every moment of every day. It applies to that. A pattern is a freaking pattern. And the fact of the matter is this: somewhere you learned what you desire most in this world is bad. Okay, and so you've gone out of alignment with your true nature to be abundant and wealthy. So what happens is that when you go into that space where you are constantly in conflict with what it is that you want, you cannot break through that wall, because you've got a conflict. No matter how many affirmations you do, no matter how many times you look at your vision board, right? And this is what I want you to understand now. I love vision boards. I love affirmations. But the thing is, though, if you're going to want to put a new suggestion into your subconscious mind, into your brain, into your body, you need to first break down that which is preventing you from doing so. And that's usually all of the trauma that you've experienced. That's usually all of the experiences that you've had in life that's created so much, that's created so many various, conflicts in your life, right? Sorry, I'm being a little bit, my attention's been drawn away. Sorry about that, guys. So anyway, so it's very important for you to understand that when you embark on this process of starting to empower yourself, you need to first clear out that programming. Now, it works the same as a computer, for example. Let's just think for a moment, right? That right now, you've got this computer in front of you, and on this computer is a bunch of viruses. And let's say you really want to upload Microsoft Word there. How do you think Microsoft Word is going to respond? Do you think it's going to work appropriately? No, it's not going to work. Because you've got these programs constantly clashing against each other. You've got this virus running around, and it's just opening everything up, and it's just slowing down your computer so badly that you can't get to that one program that you want to get to, which is the Microsoft Word. So this is what happens when you have not dealt with the underlying issues that have prevented you from being a success, from having the wealth, from creating that identity of that you are indeed a wealth creator. So it's really important for you that you start clearing out all of that clutter, so that when you do create new suggestions, that you now create new affirmations, and you look at your vision board, that there's no conflict there. So what I've done is I've created a very kick-ass program called I Am a Wealth Creator, and I'm very proud of it. I've combined very powerful methods to help make it easier for you to embody being a wealth creator. Okay. Now this process takes from 30 days to 120 days. Okay. Because every person is different. Every person is different. It depends on how many layers we have to work through in order for you to clear so that you can embody that. Now, this program is only meant for those that are truly ready to free themselves from the limitations that they have accepted from the moment that they have stepped into this world or birthed into this world. So this is a total transformation. You're going to listen to 2 audios on a daily basis. This is a self-help program. And that's what also takes a bit longer. The first audio requires that you take about 20-25 minutes out for yourself during the day, and you listen to it to get yourself started on the right path, right? It starts to untangle you. The second audio you listen to either as you fall asleep at night, or you are busy with admin on your PC, or while you exercise, or while you clean the house, or while you go and have a walk. You can choose to even use it when you want to just meditate. That's totally up to you, because there's a meditation track as well there with the same background information in it. So this program is absolutely not for you if you want to remain stuck. This program is not for you if you give up too quickly and you blame everyone else for the things that you're experiencing. This program is not for you if you aren't going to commit to it, because here's the thing: you've got to commit to it, and you've got to commit to yourself. You have to now take that step. Put on your big girl panties or your big boy pants, and you've got to commit to yourself. This program is, however, for you if you want to learn to create more wealth in your life, whatever that might mean to you. This program is absolutely for you if you want to learn what potential you actually possess. And it is for you if you have a business coach, but you want to go a little bit deeper into a deeper process of mindset and self-empowerment, okay? It works beautifully alongside your business coaches or your marketing coaches' guidance. This program is for you if you're open-minded and willing to follow the guidance that your intuition will show you. Because as you unlock yourself over this process, as you become more empowered during this process, you are going to hear your intuition much better, because your intuition gets shut down, first of all, by stress and anxiety and fear. All right. So this program will start to help you untangle yourself from those layers, right? So that you can start hearing your intuition and the guidance. This is going to allow you to create this space where you can create more of a wealth of motivation and where you can show up bigger. It's going to create this wealth of you being able to show up for yourself with less fear of rejection, with less fear of what people might think of you, and that they're going to laugh at you. Because that's one of the biggest things that I see in entrepreneurs, is that they don't show up because they're scared. First of all, they're burnt out, they're tired, and that burnout and tiredness is so directly linked to all of this programming that you've experienced, because it's a protective mechanism that's been activated within you, right? So your health deteriorates, or you're constantly in a state of total anxiety all the time, and so your body tanks, and your body goes into the space where you can't show up for yourself, you can't show up for your business, you can't show up for everything that's so important to you. So this program is for you if you're open to clearing those limitations, those old stories and events that have prevented you from being a wealth creator. Now, at the bottom is the link. I've put in the link for you there, and you can get it at a 20% discount. When you sign up for my newsletter. Or the link and everything is in the comments here for you. It's in the so you can have access to that. So I hope that this video has entertained you at the very least, and I hope that you have found some very, very important information, and also somewhat of an answer to why it is that you might be spinning your wheels. So another thing that I want to say to you, I am a strong believer in taking action, but I also know from personal experience that when you are in the state where your trauma mechanisms and your survival mechanisms have been activated, that you are far less likely to take action. You're far less likely to show up, because you're so fragile and so brittle that the moment that someone just says boo, you sit there and you just can't cope with that in that moment. And I totally get that, because I've been there myself. So many times I can't even explain that to you. But the moment that you step into that wellness and you listen to your intuition, and your intuition's going to start guiding you slowly but surely. Oh, you know what? Look at this person. This medicinal herbalist might be able to help you. This might be able to help you. And that's exactly what happened on my journey to healing and wholeness, right? I experienced really severe health issues and health conditions, and they were all related to the fact of my own grief that was unprocessed, to the fact that I was scared of being rejected, to the fact that, I was scared of being bullied because I didn't know if I could handle the bullies, and a lot of other things. I mean, there was so much that fell into place for me, but the fundamental thing here was that I did not feel safe. I didn't feel safe whatsoever. And so All of my programs were created to start creating that safety in your nervous system in as healthy a possible way for you so that you can start showing up. I'm not saying that right now it's going to maybe fix every issue in your life in one go, but as you start to peel layers, you're going to start experiencing that safety. If you commit to yourself, if you commit to your process, if you commit to, showing up for yourself right now, it is a bloody good foundation to have at this point. So I want to invite you to go and look at my programs. I know that my programs get tremendous, wonderful results. I really do. The people that have gone through my programs have experienced tremendous success. They have started to shave away the things that are no longer necessary in their lives. And that is important because this is about bringing you into a space of safety so that you can become your own leader, so that you can become self-empowered, so that you can cope with whatever life might throw at you, because we are still human. We still need to learn how to digest every experience that we have in life and come back to a space of wholeness. We still need to learn how to integrate our experiences, right? So regardless if everybody is going on about around you about how bad things are, that you can still pull yourself out of that darkness, that hole, and start creating a new narrative and a new truth of total empowerment for yourself. Even if you have your moments where you are collapsing still, they will last shorter. You will be able to get off on your feet much faster and much quicker in the end of the day. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And yeah, have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night